It's the NFL's greatest season ever on home video. We've taken the best of the best to bring you NFL football that'll grab your gut and cling to your memory. It's like the greatest to the third power. 3 volumes of NFL's greatest ever videos packed in one full-strength gift set. The plays, the players, and the game. This collection, hosted by Steve Zabel, offers the greatest catches, throws, tackles, players, performances, and much more. How much greatness can you handle? Team. Nice concept, in life and on the field. The ones you stick by. Here are all the moments you most want to remember from the '94 season. 28 NFL teams, 28 NFL team videos, plus 2 expansion teams.
Hi there.
We're all a little nosy. Football's a vocal game. And we don't mean play-by-play commentary. And just what is it that the players are shouting at each other?
Hey, baby! We're gonna be here all day, baby!
Intimidation can be more than physical. Words push their weight around, on and off the field. We've grabbed the choicest sound bites so you can experience football as you've never heard it before. In NFL Turf Talk, the 100 greatest sound bites of the NFL.
This isn't college. You're not at a home college.
I understand.
This is NFL, which stands for not for long when you make them calls. I'll be selling groceries.
This is 50 minutes of impact, the pure muscle of the game. Schwarzenegger saving the universe. Hey, you tackle problems every day. It feels good to watch someone else do the impossible for a change. It's NFL's 100 greatest tackles. This is going to be the high point of the season. Nothing comes near it, and you'll want to see it again. Superheroes, superpowered. Coming in February on video, Super Bowl 30. You know when good just doesn't come near it, and great is only halfway there. We're talking the greatest. Be sure to own the greatest season ever on home video from Polygram Video and NFL Films.
When you win, there's plenty of things to go around. Important thing is the people in this room never quit believing. You never quit believing. And I'm gonna tell you something. We're in the friggin' dance again.
Yeah, baby.
And we've been there before.
First step of the ladder, man. The first step. We gotta take the first step, and together, one play at a time, we got the people to get it done. Grab that first run and let's go.
Third down and 8. 2-step drop, fires. Pass caught. Willie Davis, touchdown. The Chiefs score on their first drive of the season.
For the 1994 Kansas City Chiefs, the drive for 5 consecutive playoff appearances began on the road at the New Orleans Superdome.
Cash wide open, 15-10, bashes his way down to the 4-yard line. A gain of 32 yards. Hand off to Marcus Allen, going to the outside, touchdown. His 114th career touchdown. If you send mail to Marcus Allen, send it to Endzone USA 66666. Play fake, and a pass near side. Keith Cash has it. Touchdown, Kansas City.
The final, Kansas City 30, the Saints 17.
49ers are going down today. Chiefs all the way.
Raise your eyes up. Right above is the next rung. Reach out and grab that rung. Pull yourself. Push your buddy. The next rung is today. Let's go.
The opening act at Arrowhead would be the San Francisco 49ers. The Chiefs would take their shots. But it was the Kansas City offense that delivered the game's first scoring blow.
Play fake by Montana, wants to throw wide open. Joe Valerio has a touchdown. Joe Valerio, his second career touchdown.
2 outstanding teams, impact players on both sides. With the Chiefs trailing 14-7 in the second quarter, the best pass rushing linebacker in the NFL stepped up. Derek Thomas, quite simply, would change the course of the game.
Young will throw. He's being rushed. He's headed the end zone. He's headed the end zone. It's a safety for Kansas City. Derek Thomas nailed Steve Young in the end zone for 2 points.
In this marquee matchup, Thomas was the man of the moment.
The first play of the second half will be a sack. It's Derek Thomas again. His third sack. They can't block Derek today. Back to throw is Montana. Fires for the end zone. Keith Cash. Touchdown, Kansas City. Keith Cash. And the Chiefs go back on top. Back to throw Young. Looks left. Turns right to left-hander. Now fires late. Pass tipped. Intercepted at the 50-yard line. The Chiefs with a huge third down. Interception. Handoff goes to Marcus Allen. Slithers inside. Touchdown, Kansas City. Marcus in zone Allen. And the Chiefs jump up 23-14.
In this highly charged playoff atmosphere, the Chiefs physically overmatched the 49ers. It was a game that would be remembered for a long time in Kansas City.
You guys stood tall. You reached down in the inner part of your gut and you did what had to be done. And I want to tell you something, guys. When you do that, there ain't nobody can ever take that away from you, because you did it. And I'm proud of you. Congratulations.
Win number 3 would come the following week at the Georgia Dome.
Throws a pass that's intercepted by Dale Carter at the 50, at the 40, 30. Dale Carter steps in front of the intended receiver, Andre Rison. Back to throws Montana, looking to the far boundary. Pass caught by J.J. Burton. Makes a man miss and goes into the end zone. Touchdown.
For the second time in 3 weeks, the Chiefs dominated on their opponent's home field. On defense, these road warriors were again paced by Derek Thomas. Another sack, 2 forced fumbles, 2 recoveries of his own. Veteran All-Pros and promising rookies helped the Chiefs put this game away with an explosive second half.
Donnell Bennett up the middle for the touchdown, and the rookie has his first career touchdown as he spikes it in the end zone, and the Chiefs lead 16-0.
Joe Montana's second touchdown closed out the rout.
Play fake by Montana, now guns it down the near sideline. He's looking for Burton, he makes the catch at the 5, touchdown Kansas City. J.J. Burton. It's a 34-yard touchdown from Joe Montana to J.J. Burton.
For the first time since 1966, the Chiefs had won their first 3. Monday night, October 17th, a full moon foreshadowed what would be one of the most compelling games in recent NFL history. The Chiefs had not won in this annual mile-high matchup since 1982. 6 of those games had been decided by 3 points or less. So when Joe Montana's touchdown led to a halftime tie, it appeared all was in place for another fantastic finish.
Montana takes the snap, back in the pocket, 5-step drop, looking for the end zone. J.J. Burton, touchdown! 9 yards deep in the end zone, and the Chiefs are within a digit.
The Chiefs would take their first lead on the opening drive of the second half. The key, third down efficiency. Twice, Kansas City converted on 3rd and long.
Right down, baby! Yeah! Right down!
Play fake by Montana on 1st and goal from the 4. Swing pass left, Valerio! Touchdown! He does it again! The speed, the grace of Joe Valerio!
Tight end anytime you want, baby. Great job.
After 3 quarters, the game would be tied. In the final 15 minutes, these 2 division rivals played out a drama as tense and as thrilling as any 4th quarter in the NFL in 1994. Montana, on his way to throwing for a season-high 393 yards, passed the Chiefs into position for the go-ahead score. It was Lynn Elliott who gave Kansas City a 3-point lead with just over 4 minutes remaining in the game. But if the history of this rivalry has taught us anything, it's that John Elway will deliver victory when defeat is all but certain. With 1.5 minutes to play, Elway put Denver ahead, but on this night, it would not be enough.
1:22 left to go in the game, and the Chiefs have to get a touchdown. They need a touchdown and need to go 75 yards. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Football at their own 25. Back to throw is Montana. Screen pass right, Marcus Allen. He's at the 25, Marcus at the 30, and is collared out of bounds at the 33-yard line. 2nd and 3. Draw play, Marcus Allen, 35. Marcus is at the 40, across the 40 and up to the 43-yard line. It's a first down, and now timeout will be called by Kansas City. Chiefs have time. They need to be patient here. Back to throw, Montana. Sets up, fires right. Walker with the catch out of bounds to stop the clock right at midfield. 36 seconds left in the game. 28-24 Denver. Back to throw, Montana. Deep drop in the pocket. Looks left, fires left. Anders puts on a juke move. Trying to go to that first down stake. Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. One timeout left for the Chiefs. 20 seconds left in the game. Wide split in the backfield. Receivers right and left. Montana back to throw. 5-step drop. Fires a slant. Caught by Green. He's inside the down at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 19 yards to the 5 with 13 seconds left in the game. First and goal to go at the 6. Montana takes the snap. Back to throw. Looking right. Firing a pass that leaping grab. Willie Davis. Touchdown Kansas City. Willie Davis made the catch. Curled inside the right pylon. Touchdown Montana Magic. Kansas City takes the lead with 8 seconds left. Bury the bones, clean the skeletons out of the closet. Marty's got his first win at Mile High, and for the first time since 1982, the Chiefs win in Denver 31-28.
That was as fine an effort of the heart as I have ever seen. What you did is you made a decision that you would not be denied. This was not about physical talent tonight, man. This was about that fiber that beats within each of you. I'm so damn proud of you. I'm so proud of you because what you did was you took the bull by the horns and you said, I ain't gonna be denied.
A week later, back at home against the Seattle Seahawks, the Chiefs won for the 5th time.
2nd down and long. Montana steps up the center of the pocket, now fires for the end zone, wide open. Lake Dawson makes a catch, touchdown!
Highlighted by Lake Dawson's first NFL touchdown and Marcus Allen's 36-yard scoring run. The Chiefs would total 477 yards of offense, their best single-game output of the season. Sunday night at Arrowhead, another sellout crowd. In 1994, the Chiefs averaged more fans than any team in the National Football League. On this night, the opponent was the Los Angeles Raiders, and the Kansas City defense set the tone on the game's opening play.
Hostetler throwing downfield down the far boundary of the pass. He is intercepted by William White at the 25-yard line. Hostetler threw deep, overthrew his receiver, and Will White plays center field.
They motion strong to the tight end. Whitmore now on this. We're going to go under close 5. All right, go ahead. David! Squeezing tight. Watch the draw. Watch the draw. Dale, play action. Be alert.
Defensive ends Darren Mickle and Neil Smith overpowered the Raiders' offensive line. In a rivalry defined by physical play, it was Kansas City that imposed its will. The game's only touchdown was this second quarter connection.
Play fake by Montana, rolling left, in trouble, fires a pass, caught by Walker to 45, to the 40, 35, is in the open field. Touchdown, big play, Kansas City. Joe Montana to Derek Walker.
Where do you see the quarterback throw? Great job of running with the ball. You all right? That's why you're going to Hall of Fame, kid. That was a miraculous play. We got 30 more minutes. Let's build our house together. Let's get this thing going. Let's go.
Hostetler back to throwing a 5-step drop. Now being flushed. He's hit. Derek Thomas flies in to make the hit.
Keep grinding. You're fighting your ass off. Keep grinding on them. We'll wear them down. Let's go. Let's wear them out. Come on, defense. All right. Well, we need you. Let's go.
3rd and 4 for the Raiders. Back to throw is Hostetler. Pocket crumbles. Neil Smith missed him, but now Neil comes back to get him again. And here comes the blitz, and Hostetler has the ball charged loose. It's covered up by Tom Rathman. No! It's taken away by Darren Mickle.
We are going to have to go one more series. We got to go one more series. It's going to be a 4-down series, but we got to get it down and get out. Now let's go.
Raiders at the 45, their own. Now they throw over the middle. The pass is intercepted. Carl Smith at the 35.
The final score, Kansas City 13, the Raiders 3. 10 weeks had been played. The Chiefs were well on their way to their 5th consecutive trip to the playoffs. It would be a record of achievement unmatched in the NFL. No season in recent memory exacted such a heavy toll on the Chiefs as the 1994 season. Injuries, especially to your impact players, can shatter that fragile balance that produces consistency from week to week. For Kansas City, the drive for 5 was jeopardized in mid-November by a damaging series of injuries. Neil Smith, Mark Collins, David Whitmore, John Alt, Willie Davis, and Marcus Allen all were inactive in a must-win game against the Cleveland Browns.
You the man today, baby.
Let's stand together. Let's go, baby. Stand together, hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder. Damn it, let's go, baby.
Fumble at the 6-yard line. Kansas City's got the football. Tracy Simeon jumped on the ball, and the Chiefs get the turnover. Montana to throw. Has time. Flush to the right. Now dumps it off to Green at the 5. Touchdown, Tracy Green. Kansas City, as the rookie from Grambling, spikes the ball in the end zone, and the Chiefs have a touchdown on a 6-yard pass.
Defense, come on, get in there.
13-13 tie in the fourth quarter. Rippon back to throw. Fires a pass that's intercepted by Dale Carter. A poor throw by Mark Rippon. His receiver was open. He missed the receiver and found Dale Carter.
With the game tied at 13 in the fourth quarter, the rookie backfield of Greg Hill and Donnell Bennett powered the Chiefs to the go-ahead touchdown. Kimball Anders took it in.
Handoff to Kimball Anders, trying to pull this into the end zone. Touchdown! He pulls into the end zone. Kimball Anders give the Kansas City Chiefs the lead.
That was a smash mouth drive right there. That's the way I like it. Bang. That's it. Let it go, baby. In the mud. Do it.
Derek Thomas hammered home Kansas City's 7th win.
Rippon to throw. Popping, he's hit. Derek Thomas hit him. He fumbles the ball. Kansas City's got the football. It's recovered by Pelham McDaniel. The Chiefs.
Set up. Great play.
Way to finish, DT. Keep fighting, like.
Against the Broncos in the rematch at Arrowhead, Derek and the defense played a strong first half. But the game's opening 30 minutes ended with the Chiefs trailing 7-3.
30 more minutes of laying on the line, one play at a time. Expect to win the game.
Steve Bono, starting for an injured Joe Montana, threw for almost 230 yards in the second half.
Back to throw. Bono, first down. Airing it out, looking long for Willie Davis. He's open, makes a catch. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Kansas City. A long ball for the Chiefs as Kansas City goes 61 yards in one play. 2-point play action fake by Bono. Rolling right, looking for the back of the end zone. Pass caught, Willie Davis. This ball game's tied. Bono to Davis for 6. Bono to Davis for 2. It's a 17-17 tie.
In the fourth quarter, the defense stepped up, and the Chiefs, playing with passion and tremendous resolve, had an opportunity to win the game at the end of regulation. Bono was brilliant with the game on the line.
38 seconds left in regulation, 17-17 tie. Back to throw Bono. Throwing right side, Davis wide open at the 30. He's in the 25-yard line, slides inside the 25. Still on his feet down to the 23-yard line. Willie Davis was wide open on a go route, and Steve Bono hit him right in the numbers.
But Kansas City could not pull out the victory. Uncharacteristic defeats put the Chiefs in a position they had not been in a long time. They had to win their final 2 games to make the playoffs for the 5th consecutive season. It was now a 2-game season for the Chiefs. Win both, they're in. Lose one, they're out. Against the Houston Oilers, it was the defense that responded on the opening possession.
All right, across the 30, fumbles the ball. Kansas City's got that football.
Dale Carter forced the fumble. David Whitmore recovered. The payoff, a Montana to Derek Walker touchdown with less than 5 minutes gone in the game.
Play action fake, Montana to throw for the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Derek Walker hauls it in.
The offensive line, anchored by Tim Grunard, Dave Zott, Will Shields, and 10-year veteran John Alt, gave Montana the time he needed to find his receivers. And no receiver performed better than rookie Lake Dawson, whose first career 100-yard day included this catch and carry.
Slant, Lake Dawson catches at the 50, 45, open field, 40, 35, 30. Lake Dawson in a race. 20-yard line, down to the 14-yard line. Lake Dawson. Montana to throw, throws over the right side. Lake Dawson makes the catch.
It's a touchdown. They're giving him a touchdown because nobody touched him when he went down on the 1-yard line.
Handoff up the middle goes to Donnell Bennett. He breaks the tackle. Now inside, touchdown, Kansas City. Donnell Bennett wouldn't go down on the first or second hit, and the rookie finds 6 right up the middle for the Chiefs.
Donnell Bennett's third-quarter touchdown put the Chiefs ahead 21-3. In the final period, the defense put the finishing touches on must-win game number 1.
Rolling right as Tolliver sets up. Now the pass, knocked down from behind it. It's a loose football. Kansas City's got that ball. Tolliver back to throw. Looks right, turns left, being rushed. Pass deflected, flies in the air. They're going to roll in a fumble, and Neil Smith picks it up. Neil Smith batted the football. Greg Hill gets the call, trying the right side, 10-5, touchdown, Kansas City. Greg Hill, keep that football. It's your first career NFL touchdown.
The Chiefs met the first challenge, but beating the Oilers was expected. The final test would not be so easy. It would take place at the Los Angeles Coliseum against the Raiders. The winner was going to the playoffs. The loser was going home. Simple as that.
Playoff start for us right here today, baby. Oh yeah, we back.
In a big game, nothing may be more important than scoring first. On the Chiefs' opening drive, the combination of Joe Montana and Willie Davis lit up the scoreboard.
Montana throwing long, has a man open, Willie Davis, 10-5, touchdown Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 for the Raiders, 12 seconds left to go in the half, 7-3 Kansas City. Hostetler to throw, looking to the right side, pass is intercepted by Collins. He's at the 30, he's at the 40, at the 50, at the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10-5, touchdown, Mark Collins, Kansas City. What a win and a half! Mark Collins nails the Raiders with a 77-yard interception return.
Hey, it's a hell of a deal. We got 30 minutes to go. 30 minutes to go.
Yeah, you gotta believe. Let's go.
Hostetler to throw on second and long. His protection breaks down. Here comes the backside rush. Hostetler still looking. He's sacked by Darren Mickle.
On fourth down in the fourth quarter, Marcus Allen made a statement. But there remained a few more setbacks to overcome before victory could be assured.
Nothing you can do about it. Look at me. If you let it bother you, it'll be up. Now look at me and understand it's over. That play that they scored on is over. It's just like the fumble by Greg Hill. We can't do anything about it. Hey, it's over. Take a look at the scoreboard. Our season is hanging. Now let's go.
With a 19-9 lead and 6.5 minutes left in the game, the Chiefs put their 5th consecutive playoff trip in the hands of Marcus Allen.
Pound on him, baby. Pound on him.
2nd down and 8 for the Chiefs. Marcus Allen, 35, 40, has a first down. Marcus Allen is over 100 yards. 3rd down and 12 for the Chiefs. They lead 19-9. Marcus Allen up the middle now, trying to get to the outside. Marcus Allen at the 50, 45, slides to a stop with a first down at the Raider 43-yard line.
Well, give him the 10,000 yards. I said he needed it.
9th all-time in the history of the league. Isn't it amazing how big-time players come to play in a big-time game?
They just talking about respect. I didn't talk to you about respect. They can't get no respect unless you went out here, baby. I don't respect you don't get. We own them boys. We own them kids.
Ding dong, the bell rings, and who's standing at the door of the AFC for the playoffs? The Kansas City Chiefs, for the 5th straight year, are going to the playoffs. That's the longest current streak in the National Football League.
One of the things we're very proud of is the fact that we're the only team in the National Football League that is qualified for the playoffs each year in the 90s. And I think that's quite an achievement for this organization and these players.
Get it up in the air, Jan. Let's go, boys. Hey, let's go, man. Pump it out of that end zone, Jan. Come on, boy. Get it up in the air.
Coach was doing a lot of talking. I mean, I don't know why, but he was doing a lot of talking.
Come on, Lenny. Pump it in there, baby. Just keep matriculating the ball down the field, boys.
You know, you matriculate at school. I don't know, I remember the word. It came out, you know.
He was always that vocal on the sidelines. He always had those little funny things that he said.
There was too much leakage on that play. There's too much leakage down there, I'll tell you that, boys.
I don't know where those words came from.
Hank Stram would always say, "All right, Lenny." He called me Leonard. Leonard.
Throw that thing on the outside, Leonard. Throw it anytime.
I'd come to the sidelines, and Hank would say, "Lenny, you got to do this. You got to do that. You got to work on this. You got to do this. You got to keep throwing those short passes more. That's like stealing out there."
See, that stuff in front is like stealing. We got to do more of it.
It was just a spontaneous thing that comes out when I'm playing golf or when I'm in competition.
Here comes a reverse coming from tight eye. Here comes a reverse from tight eye. Could be wide open here coming up. Tight eye reverse. We got a reverse coming from tight eye.
Austin fakes, gives it to Pitts on a reverse. He's got blockers. Pitts to the 45, Pitts to midfield, and knocks it out.
Was that reverse there, boys? It was there, wasn't it, boys? It was there, wasn't it?
Yeah, Coach, yeah, you did it. You called it, Coach. That's all. He likes that. Coach likes it. He likes that. He likes to be on the stage.
The one other thing that was really impressive about the footage was how he would work the officials.
Mr. Official, let me ask you something. How can 6 of you miss a play like that, huh? All 6 of you. The ball jumped out of there as soon as we made contact. And nobody.
I thought you were talking about you being on the field.
No. What?
He would cajole. He would politic. He would glad hand.
Make sure you mark it right. Oh, you lost your place. Oh, they didn't make it. By God, they made that by an inch. He definitely gave an extra foot. Bad, very bad.
I just figured that there was a time and place for everything. And if you were going to chew them out, chances are that if you're not careful, they would respond to that and make an adjustable call the next time. You see? In other words, they would remember that situation, and if it came up again, maybe they'd give me the break instead of calling it the other way.
You did good, you did good. You marked it good.
Stretch it out.
Nah, he's all right. That's good, you marked it good. You marked it good. You did a hell of a job. Nice going. Great job. You marked it good. That's an excellent call. Those officials are doing a hell of a job.
In talking us through some of the plays and in some of the action that was happening on the field, I think that we got a much better understanding of how complicated this game is.
65 toss power trap. Look for 65 toss power trap. What does it look like?
Hey, look for a 65 toss power trap. Let's see what it looks like.
65 toss power trap was a series that we used at that particular time.
65 toss power trap.
60 was a series, 5 was the whole. Trap meant that Mo Mormon, our right guard, was going to pull to his left and trap Alan Page. Power meant that Freddie Arbanis would block down on the middle linebacker. And we hoped that Alan Page would chase Tyre and we'd just run inside for the touchdown. Well, that's exactly what happened.
65 toss power trap. That might pop wide open, Rats.
Chiefs at the Vikings 5-yard line. Dawson gives to Garrett. Big hole. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Is that there, Rat? Nice going, baby. Yes, sir, Rat. Yeah! The Mentor. 65 horsepower trout. Yeah! Yeah! I told you that baby was there. Yes, sir, boys. Woo!
I just think it was a way of showing a football coach as a human being and a teacher that America had never seen before.
Was that there, boys? The old Metro?
You saw it again on television.
Yo, Coach pumped it in there, boys.
That's him. That's him. He's on stage all the time.
Those things he said all the time. And that's the way he enjoyed life. And that's, frankly, one of the reasons why he was fun to be around.
I thought, at the time the guy was nuts and he couldn't handle a situation, and that's what I had on my mind until the next spring to find out that, he was wired. I also found out that they asked Bud Grant to wire himself, and he told those folks, I believe, where they could take that microphone and put it.
I'm not sure I even knew it was being done at the time, but as it turned out with the Chiefs winning the game, I'm sure glad he was wired.